Happy Tuesday. Today is TMJ Tip Tuesday, just like usual here in the Strength Train Your Voice group or wherever you are watching this from. Good morning. If you don't know me very well yet, my name is Andrea Oram, and I am a music teacher. I am a music teacher mentor for newer music teachers, as well as a choir teacher for homeschool choirs and general music classes and voice lessons, all around awesomeness. But today, we're going to be talking about getting a little real here and talking about my story dealing with jaw issues while trying to learn to be a music teacher and what that looks like and how challenging that can be. So, the question of our day, the title of our topic today is, can I really be a music teacher with TMJ jaw issues? Can I really be a music teacher with jaw issues, with dealing with TMJ issues? It's a challenge. I know because I lived it. But first things first, I just wanted to let you know, if you have not already, you can pop over and subscribe on YouTube. If you're liking what you're listening to and you're like, man, I need some more of that in my life, go check that out. And I'm doing a giveaway once we hit 100 subscribers. So it's kind of a win-win. You win by learning more. And then you could also win by potentially being our giveaway winner. Okay, so that's sort of fun. And I'm going to be doing a special training in the Strength Train Your Voice group later this week that has to do with the tool that I use to help with dry air and breathing this time of year. So because I said that I was going to do it last week, and then the weekend got busy because concert season. So we're going to be doing that really soon. So check out the Strength Train Your Voice group and join if you are interested at the link in the description, because this is the only place that's going to happen. So that's kind of fun for you there. But today's topic, can I really be a music teacher with TMJ jaw issues? Short answer is yes. Why, or how do I know? Because that was me. I lived that experience and it was a challenge. It was not easy. I have lots of tips and tricks up my sleeve for dealing with that experience and walking through that with success, even though it was a challenge. But my biggest encouragement for you is to look beyond the immediate. Look beyond the now. Look beyond the initial pain and dream a little bit. Look beyond exactly where you're at right now and see what it could look like. Because here's the truth of the matter. When you are, at least this was true for me, and it's been true for other people. When you are navigating a chronic health pain issue and you are addressing it in a way that is natural or alternative, you need to give your body a few months to really process those changes and go through that healing process. It's not overnight. It's not even like, sometimes you can have some immediate relief, but for me, it was changing habits, changing lifestyle, changing things I was putting on or in my body to help my body thrive. Because things that we do either harm or help us. Things that we put in our body either harm or help us. Things that we put on our body either harm or help us. Sit with that a second. Everything we do either helps our body or harms it. There's no neutral. And when you really believe that, when you think that way, when you live that way, you make different choices. Does that mean you never have a piece of candy? No. But you make different choices in light of that knowledge, in light of that truth. And when I was making those changes, it was really challenging to stick to the plan. It was really challenging to stick with the things that I was trying to be consistent. But that was what I knew needed to happen in order to hopefully help deal with the problem I was experiencing, and B, to be able to actually stay in the field that I was in, to be a music teacher. I had to really work on the balance of volume in my classroom because music can be really loud. I had to work on different signals. Here's a pro tip for you. Especially if you're working with little kids, use nonverbal signals for stopping and starting activities, for telling them to sit or stand, little things so that you don't have to use your voice as much, so you don't have to use your jaw as much. So you can give it a little leeway, a little break, a little wiggle room in your life, right? In your teaching life. Okay? So just be encouraged that it takes time. I know that's not a very encouraging thing to hear right off the bat, but it is, because then you can know, okay, if this isn't working immediately, I need to just stick with it, see if this is going to help my body and support my body in the way it needs to. And if not, move on to the next thing, or this plus something else. And listen to your body. We are not, in our culture, in our time, we are not very good at doing that. I have learned and discovered, not just from myself, but from talking to so many other people, we are not good at actually listening to our body as a culture and listening to what the signals it's giving us and responding accordingly. So if you're like, man, I really don't know how to do that, I really don't know how to listen to my body, I really don't know how to approach all of this stuff because that sounds really overwhelming and scary, that's what the TMJ Strong course is for. That's why I made it. I made it for someone like you, potentially, or someone you love, who's been dealing with these issues, who has no idea where to turn. Maybe the medical people you're working with are telling you surgery, and they're not giving you other alternatives or any other options in between, and you're scared of that. That was me. That was me. My story, that literally, what they told me, and I said no. I am in charge of my body. That doesn't sound okay to me. I want to make some different choices, try some other things in the meantime, and see if I can make a change. What do you know? Here we are. I've made a change. 5 years later, I'm thriving. I don't have issues anymore with my jaw. I am a music teacher, teaching choir and voice and young children, doing what I love every day. And it's great. So I want to encourage you that I didn't know if the change would actually happen, right? I didn't know if I would get to this point ever. I didn't have that certainty. All I knew is what I could control. All I knew is what I could change. And that was the choices that I made to put on or in my body and the changes that I could control ultimately. So if that is for you, yeah, go check out the Strength Train Your Voice group. Because I have lots of TMJ Tip Tuesdays every single week that are in the guide section. You can go back and listen to if you want to hear more about my story or more about some different things that I've tried. And if you're like, man, no, I don't need to waste any more time bouncing around, I need that course, go check it out. And if you have questions, let me know. But have an awesome rest of your day, and I will catch you again tomorrow. Bye for now.